Hello everyone, it's Lawrence, a little better known as the Wedge Shaping Barber, and in this video we're going to get a chance to talk about a very integral component or tool when it comes down to getting a great BBS shave, one that doesn't give you razor bumps. This tool, of course, is the double edge or DE razor blade. Now, you might want to ask yourself, DE razor blades, what's really involved in buying the right DE razor blade? First of all, let me say this. If you see me look off to the side from time to time, it's because I'm looking at my notes that are on my computer, so it's no disrespect to you. Now, what determines if the razor blade is indeed one of the best double-edged razor blades for beginners? Well, first and foremost, the razor blade itself should be able to provide you with a very smooth and irritation-free close shave every single time. So now there are three factors that determine if indeed the blade is the right blade for you. The first is duration. In other words, how many shaves you can get out of that individual double-edged razor blade. Now, on average, you should be able to get anywhere from 3, maybe 4 shaves per double-edged razor blade. And you probably can go anywhere from, say, 5 to 7 days of shaving with that one blade. If you do, that's a good blade for you, and could be considered one of the best double-edged razor blades for you as a beginner. Understand something though. If you have coarse hair, you're really going to need to understand that that same blade that works for somebody else might not work for you because it could get duller very quick. So again, the first criteria is duration. The second criteria in determining if indeed the razor is one of the best double-edged razor for beginners is sharpness. Now, here's something that we all need to understand. Sharpness is really going to be predicated upon your skin texture, okay? If you have, for instance, really tough, coarse hair, you are going to need a different razor blade that has a little bit more sharpness, if you will, versus smoothness in order to do well for you. If you're someone who has sensitive skin, however, that same blade might cause you major irritation. So you'll have to gravitate towards something that is a little bit more smoother, if you will. Again, able to work with your softer grade of hair, still have a measure of sharpness, but not be as aggressive to your skin, therefore not causing you irritation. Now, there are some blades that kind of fall in the middle because, again, there's really, in my eyes, 3 different types of textures. You're going to have a very tough texture, you're going to have a very sensitive skin, and you're going to have those that fall in the middle there. Now, as far as those people is concerned, like I said, you're kind of in the middle between tough skin and sensitive skin. So there are different types of blades that you can gravitate to that are going to take into consideration the texture of your hair, but at the same time give you the smoothness that you need in order to get a good shave every single time. Now, the third criteria in determining if the razor blade, the double-edged razor blade, is indeed the right razor blade for beginners is price. Now, generally, a single double-edged razor blade is only going to cost you a few cents, if you will, depending upon the brand and the place that you buy it from as well. So now, if you buy in bulk, like say from a place like maybe eBay, Amazon, or something like that, it's going to really help you to save a lot. The thing that you really need to understand is if you're not sure the type of skin and or the type of razor that's best for you, one way to handle this is to actually buy some of the sample packs that are out there. So what I'm going to do is help you to understand which blades fall in each category. Which blades are good for tough skin, which blades are good for medium, which blades are good for sensitive skin. And instead of just buying that one brand, you can buy several of those that fit in each of those criteria that fit your skin texture and see which one that you feel is the best for your skin. So once again, understand, it's hard for me right now to single out one blade that's going to be best for all beginner wet shavers, because that's just impossible. A major factor, as I said earlier, for the best blades is going to be your skin texture, your individual skin texture. So what does this all mean? Well, understand, as I said, everybody's skin is different. So the sharper blades for one person that give them a great shave may cause irritation on someone else because they're too aggressive for that person's skin. Also, you have to take into consideration what shaving cream or shaving soap are you using. And another thing that a lot of people don't think about is your water type. You say, what do you mean water type? I just turn on the water tap and that's what I use. But if your water is hard, if your water has certain things added, certain additives, if you will, because of the area that you live in and the makeup, whatever, the systems that they use, as far as water filtration is concerned, then that's going to affect your lather. That's also going to affect your shave. That's going to affect how the razor blade performs as well. It could affect the stay as far as the sharpness is concerned and things like that. So understand, I'm doing this video to help you understand this is a critical component of getting a good shave. I've seen too many people who start out wet shaving who may go to somewhere like the Art of Shave. A friend of mine went there to the Art of Shave and they gave him a razor, they gave him some cream and something, and they gave him feather blades. Now, he didn't come to me for whatever reason. That's his business. His house, his rules, as I would say. But he got feather blades and they were way too aggressive for his skin. And so after getting a chance to talk with him and determining his skin texture, I gave him some shark blades because it's a great way to start for a beginner wet shaver. If you find that they're not sharp enough and you need to step up to something a bit more aggressive, you can. Or again, if you need to step up to a medium and or a extra aggressive blade, like I said, you can do that. So I hope that this has been helpful. This has been Lawrence Little, the Wet Shaving Barber, for shaving the way your father should have taught you. Saying thank you, and I hope this helps you to pick the double-edged razor blade that's best for you.